Oh, don't, oh! Like, don't put all the eggs in one basket. Don't try and do it like rush. It's exactly where I went wrong by going too quick, not too, I expand too quickly. It's the thing is with me, I expand that quickly. It is what it was. I didn't think it was going to go that quick. I've got roughly a ton of fire bricks. Roughly a ton, it's more 2 ton of water to be honest. I didn't see it come that quick. I couldn't cope with it. So I feel a bit better. I feel quickly. I didn't feel. I feel mechanically. I mean, quite honestly, but I've made it by feeling. The more feelings in life, the better it off is. I want to put my money into e-waste. I've got the money into labour, money into clothes and labour. A lot of stuff goes into clothes what people don't understand. A lot of chemicals go into them and end up in places where you shouldn't. A lot of chemicals go into clothes. There's a lot about clothes what I didn't realise. I'll tell you what it is. It's a hell of a lot to learn about clothes. This dye goes into them, this goes into them, this goes into them, that goes into them, this goes into them. There's a lot of stuff what goes into clothes. It's not as easy as you think. And I went over 5 weeks. This I didn't even know what went. To be honest, I knew this. I knew it was just dye. There's a lot of stuff to learn. That's why it's got to be trying more, be more of it like organic. So it's not going to knock the planet. You get what you pay for. Some people might not afford, but that's what it is. That's like things are made in China, cheaper. Like car tires, and we'll put this one thingy, and we'll get going for 10 minutes. Like car tires, it's like there's 50 million car tires sold every year in Germany. 50 million car tires sold every year in Germany. You do one of two things with car tires. You put them in a shredder, get shredders up, get the rubber out of it, and get the steel out of it, or you can do another thing and get squeeze the life out of them some way or another. You can get oil out of them. It's one of two things to do with that. The same with bricks. Like, I'm a little bit like a brick. I've got to get my clothes wear right. And that's just all it is put these little crumbs onto me, and that's all it is with me. So like I've crumbed a little bit, but I want to put the crumbs back onto it. Dress wear, and keep yourself nice and small all the time. Get some jeans, stuff like that, and a nice jacket, nice leather jacket and stuff like that. That's all it is when I suited and booted for the day ahead. It's like what I'm going to do because I've done it. It's a time point is I've just got to create them jobs and sit back and make sure everything runs through and through when I get going. But I think it's going to the best opportunity I've got. Aluminium on top of that, I've got glass on top of that, I've got carbon on top of that. But it's not as easy as you think. You think it's the value there, the value's there. But then you've got to melt the aluminium down to refine it, to clean it all up. Then I'm not a middleman. Then I've got to find the best buyer. Then it's the same with the cardboard. Then it's the same with. It's not as easy as that. Then it's the same with the glass. You've got to put the glass into different grades. It's like you've got window cleaning. You've got glass on windows. You've got glass what goes in the eyes. You've got glass what goes into the ceilings. You've got glass what goes into light bulbs. You've got glass what goes into the tellies. There's more to it than all this, you know. You think it's easy, but it's far from it. Then you've got the seals on top of that. Then you've got to sell it. Then you've got to find the right buyer, because I'm not a middleman. I'm not being a middleman. I'm not being a middleman at all. It's the same with the steel industry. You bring the steel industry back here, and these jobs will thrive. I've looked at a few things in the steel industry in a lot of places. I looked in Swansea, and I didn't know they had the best things on there for refining steel and stuff like that. That's gone because the people. It goes, but I can come back if people want to straighten out the one job. You've got to have them knockbacks. Go for a job, but you're gonna get knocked back. You're going to get knocked back, no matter what. You're going to get first time. If with me, you might get there first time. All I want to do is, I know I'm not bothered with being to jail, I'm not bothered this, that, I'm not bothered thingy, but my thing is, if we get tested straight away for heroin and crack, straight away, because I'm not buying at that, because it's just ruins it. I'm not bothered what you do. I wouldn't be bothered if you want to take it. Actually, I just don't want to take one look and think, I just want a police record and done on you. That's all it is. So I don't know. So I know exactly who's working for me. I'm not bothered being in jail for burglary. I'm not bothered being. If it's a few years ago, I'm not bothered doing this. We kept on doing it. What's the point? It's just going to be no good. It was like you got to keep on bouncing. I'm not bothered if someone's turned that corner and up there and you keep on turning, but you've got to give back. You've got to give back what you've took. You've got to give back what you've took off of the people. It's not right. You've got to give back what you're thinking. That's exactly what I've done. I've never. I burgled one house when I was 14-year-old. Burgled a house when I was 14-year-old. Like, tell you what it is, I regret it because I got home and I tell you what, my dad smashes all over. Like, I got kicked all over the place. He beat us all over. I swear to God, like, kicked the different days. Like, that was like, I learned by that. I didn't learn. I just got more respect for my dad. I looked up my dad a little bit. I think I got punished. Like, got put all over. And never really taught. Like, I used to always go home thinking, oh no. oh no, I'm going to get hurt when I get in. Like, I'm going to get lashed all over. 15-year-old, 16-year-old who dies and bounces from wall to wall, swear on like some of the stuff I done. It just made it tough, to be honest with you. Like, you don't want that, but you've done that with a kid now. It's all ringing the social services, ringing this, doing this. And it's like, oh, I want to be in care. I want to be, well, yeah, you want to be in care. You keep on telling us that. We go to care and see what it's like. And see what you want like, living like that. Like, I tell you what, you've got to be thick-skinned to get through stuff like this. For someone there to be there for us. You don't know what life is about, man. And I'm not being funny. Half of you think it's a joke. Half of you think it's a game. Half of you think it's a laugh, where it costs people's lives. Not my life, not costing me my life. It's not going to happen. I'm onwards and upwards, onwards and upwards. That's why that's why I don't get some people just laugh. Don't laugh. It's not a joke. Time costs lives. Like I said, time costs lives. Never wish I went from here. Because it's not feeling guilty, I'm not feeling guilty now, but I could have prevented things from happening. It's more or less, this is where I need to be, Sunderland, and this is where I want to stop, right where I belong. So I didn't think that, I always think that, I always think myself, yeah, I've done the wrong decisions here. Like, in what it is, you know what I mean? So, that's exactly what I want to do, keep going forward, onwards and upwards, keep moving forward. So this is what my plans are, recycling e-waste, which is no what's in them, gold, silver. There's about, I don't know how many things in them, but there's a few in there. You have 20 ideas in one business, you have good ideas, you write 20 things down, and guarantee them, one of them will be successful in life out anyone who does it. If you do some homework on anything, do a little bit here, keep on doing some homework on learning about it, whatever you want, anyone can start an e-waste business up. It's big and it's going to grow majorly. But the thing is, I'm there now, so when I get going, I want people to come to work for me, get working for us and say, listen, I've learnt a lot, there's my hand, I want to go my own way, and I say, listen, there's my hand, good luck, yeah, and I'll help them people go and start their own businesses out. Straight away, because I love and don't feel, you ask anyone, you ask Jackson, anyone who, I'm good at this, I'm good at really switched on. I've dealt with people at the doors for 19 years, collecting money on the windows when you're cleaning. Clean windows for 19 years. And in 19 years, I've done gardens, I've pulled sheds down, I've built fences with people. I'm not the best at joining, but I'm a good labourer for joining. I'm good for this. I'm sawing it. You can get sawing it if you practice that saw, you get better at it. What is it? It's like I like working, but like what I'm doing now is setting things up. So it's just anything will just run itself. So I want to set a good one up here, good one around here, loads of little ones here, to get to this big one. And this is what the boys will be doing, just keep an eye on things and make sure, yeah, they got this here, so to make sure things go from A to A, not the A to B, from here to somewhere else, A to B, A to B. You write your plans down, write them down like I said, and see what happens. Negative thoughts and the positive ones, which ones are going to win. So what you're going to do, rip that piece of paper up. You don't need that piece of paper, you know that piece of paper, you don't need the one thing on. That just made me feel better. That made me feel a hell of a lot better. I can't listen, it makes you feel better. It makes you feel like, yeah, yeah, a little bit rusty, like on my balls. Shaving a little bit of shave here. So, life is what you want, life is what you want to make of it. If you want to be a dancer, go out there and be a dancer, don't you? You want to be an actor, you go out there and learn it. All this uncommon people might not be this cope with the pressure, man. Name calling this, that, and the other. I don't think half of you could do it, man. A lot of you could, a lot of you can't, but half of you think, no, you just think about chasing the money. You don't think about the consequences of this, that, and the other. People top themselves, people do this on the spare of the moment thing, because like, you're famous one minute and you're getting called 6 and stones the next. Wait, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? I'm not bothered about cameras, I'm not bothered about sticks, stones and names. I'll get on with the names, and it's good. You learn to give yourself an opportunity, give yourself one day, give yourself 1 week, and give yourself do a week, and guarantee it, you'll give yourself a year. Always give yourself a year. Even give yourself now in a month, and guarantee a month for people just listen to me, you'll change your mindset. You'll change the way you think. You change the way you live. I will think. I wishful thinking. Get it more. I will wishful thinking. That's one positive. That's one thing you make it a habit. Wishful thinking. That's one good habit. Get in the morning. Whatever you do. So you're going to have a cup of tea. Have your cup of tea. Have your normal day. Then get up and do some hoovering. Or do something different instead of waiting halfway through the day. I chip away things, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 10 minutes there. Some people say I'm going to do my house work all day, what you doing? I do help. Oh, no, because I was doing the live views that way. I can do housework in less than an hour. The house, 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there. That's all it is. You sit back and do what I used to do, seriously. Sit down, watch the television, have your own time. Till the adverts come on, and I'll get up, go and wash my dishes. All my house dishes were always clean. You didn't even have to do, it was spot on. It just bar for 1 2 rooms. That's something I was going to get done in the 5th. Never mind, it's gone, it's done. I wanted to pay everything myself, I want to do this myself, but it's done. It's probably a better opportunity for someone else to go there. But put it this way, I've saved them money because there's very little to do. We're only going to take one coat on the walls to paint it up, done. They're only going to take, they're not going to put new floor, but the kitchen's practically done, just needs a bit patching up here, a bit patching up there. It's done. It's done. Well, I think everything's getting done anyway. In the meantime, at least everything is. I've done a lot where I've got the place out. I've done this, done that. So there you are. It's done. But what is consequence. I'll deal with it. I'm not bothered. I'll take it like all day long. I can't wait. But if I just see what happened, I'm not gonna say anything more about it because they've been good. And the phone just tells what to do. So I've listened to the advice and I'm gonna do what they tell us to do. Keep moving forward and go on. Deal with the consequences. Go deal with this. Deal with that. It is what it is, like I say, onwards and upwards. I say onwards and upwards. I'm not going back downhill, I'm going uphill. I'm at the top of the hill, I'm going back down the hill and pick people back up. So I'm drag people back to the top of the hill, exactly what I intend to do. Drag them all the way back to the top, so they stop at the top all the time. Stop at the top for 24 hours, 24/7. Stop at the top, stop at the top, stop at the top. All it is, but stop at the top all the time, man. Stop at the top, you stop at the top for good. Once you're at the top, there's no going back. It's a bit like this. Someone does a crap on you, someone shady's on you. You think, hold on. When you get the upper hand, and you get what you want, you get this what you want, and you get what you want, you say, hold on. Well, why? Is it you just gotta let people lie and think, hold on. It makes you think, hold on, are you just insulting me or something? Just let them hand and say, oh, no bother. See, it's like going to get something. It's like going here. Well, I haven't had my door money. No one, hold on. They are the system, and no one think, hold on. I know exactly how much you get, I know exactly when you get paid. I can look at them anywhere. If I can go on your Facebook and have a look at your Facebooks and do this and have this, I can do what I want. Have a look at this, have a look. It's like, why are you going to lie for? Why lie? I don't get liars, mate. I don't get liars. I don't get it. Like, I lie and I'm like, you can tell when I'm lying. I swear to God, you can tell when I'm lying. I'd still look in the eye, but I twitch. I twitch or something. I do something because I look away or something. You can tell when I'm lying. Physically, you can tell when I'm a good liar, but you can tell sometimes I think. I've already put the seed down. Let people know it's like always have eye contact. You've got no eye contact when you lie. You tweet like that, you're a liar. You've got to have eye contact straight away. Our mind just automatically. If you lie, automatically you're just gonna look away, aren't you? It's like that, and look away. But anyways, I'm gonna put this video on to make it more positive. People might want me on, so I'm gonna go and put this on 2 minutes. So onwards and upwards. So I'm looking for to refine glass. I'm looking for to refine wood. I'm looking to refine clothes. Fabrics is like sanitary fabrics. There's leather. There's trainers. There's cushions. There's carpets. That's all materials. All materials are going to go into one pile. But you see what I mean? How many different things is into just one? How much stuff they need waste? Where you've got gold, you've got silver, you've got brass, you've got aluminium. That's four. There's a lot of things going into a lot of things. Seriously, it's not as easy. It's just stockpile. It's building on it, if you got me drift. The more you build, the more pennies you've got. Pennies make millions, and pennies make trillions. Honestly, people just listen to me because they all have their own. It's going to win situation, so they are. Good luck.